start rolling it out. It's got to have a nice sort of pliable consistency to it. Not too brittle, but not too loose.
It's a forgiving pastry in that it doesn't tear.
I'm having a problem with rolling it, actually. It's constantly sticking on the bench. So I thought I'd put something underneath it. I'm gonna try this.
Flora, Alvin, Matt and Tamal are all blind baking their pastry.
If you blind bake it first, it means that the pastry's less likely to get soggy with the filling.
This is probably what I've read once, that you should blind bake things. That's why I'm doing it, yeah. So I don't think it's like a baker's instinct kicking in. I think it's just a fact of fear of wanting to change something that you vaguely know.
Paul, Nadia and Ian have chosen not to blind bake.
For a frangipani tart, I don't think you do blind bake, but we shall find out.
If I'm a blind baked, is any pastry that's above the frangipan, it's baked twice, it looks burnt, it doesn't look very nice and attractive, and I've done it without it, and it doesn't need it.
Mine's really dark in colour.
Hello, Flora.
Morning.
Flora, that was quick.
Speedy.
So you've baked this blind?
Yep, I'm just doing a egg white on top, just seal it completely.
Flora's tart will be topped with an apricot jam glaze and rosemary icing. Amaretti biscuits will adorn the outside.
You've had a bit of a shrink back there, haven't you? When did you trim that?
I trimmed it before it went in.
Why?
I'm always a bit scared of waste. Doesn't it waste a lot of pastry when you have it hanging over?
Yeah, but we want it to be as neat and as squared off as possible.
It's only shrunk inwards. It hasn't shrunk down. I think that's all right.
And you're not going to serve it in the tin, so you won't know there's been a shrink back. What's the problem?
Thank you very much.
So I'm just egg washing the base. It makes a sort of glaze, which then when you pop it back in the oven, it's basically another line of defence against having a soggy bottom.
While Matt and Tamal are giving their pastry the second part of its bake before filling, Alvin's only just getting his in the oven.
I wasted a couple of minutes there, about 5 or 7 minutes rolling the pastry. There was no leeway for me. So I'm worried, but I'm just gonna carry on.
1 hour to go. The bakers need to get their tarts filled and allow enough time for the final bake.
I put almonds on the bottom just to help with some of the moisture on the bottom of the pastry, because it's not blind baked.
Look how much it's shrunk. About half the size it went in. Oh, no. The pineapple takes up most of that.
Design is a bit of a generous word to be using for this. This is modern splodging.
It has to be pretty because I like it to be pretty. I probably am a bit concerned with the aesthetic. I probably should concentrate on baking, but oh well.
Right, going in.
Bakers, half an hour before I huff and I rough puff your pastry concoctions down.
I'm thinking, if I have less than half an hour, I'm gonna put less the amount of frangipan. That means I will actually serve them something that's cooked. It's not gonna be full, it's cooked. So hopefully it will work, hopefully. Come on.
These are my amaretti biscuits that I'm maybe going to put on the outside of the tart. I'm not convinced if I should or shouldn't yet.
Come on, we'll get there. This temperature, 20 minutes. Ridiculous.
OK, bakers, you've got 10 mins on your frange. 10 frange obs.
Oh, no. Oh, it's like 2 minutes.
I'm going to take it out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Bottling it, are you?
I'm going for an underdone rather than overdone this time.
Good call.
Sort of mix it about a bit.
I'll come a couple of edges, but it's all right.
Well, hello then.
It is burning.
Oh, it's burning. Slightly burnt on the
Sorry.
side.
Oh my god, I did not see that happening. Maybe a little trim.
Yes, Paul.
I really don't know if I should put my amaretti on or not. I think they're going to think my pastry's a bit dark. I might put it on to cover it up.
Bakers, you've got 1 minute before you know if you've gone down the frangipan.
I'm gonna take it out.
OK, bakers, that's timed up. Move your tarts, please, to the end of your benches.
Paul and Mary will be expecting tempting tarts of crisp golden short crust filled with mouth-watering frangipan and full-flavoured fruit.
For me, it's lacking a glaze.
The reason why you put a glaze on is to cover up, well, essentially the dry pears, because they look so bad sitting on the top.
I tried to put it on, but it kind of disappeared in.
That's not a crispy base. When you don't blind bake, it tends to be a lot more delicate,
Yes.
crumbly. You want that rigidity from the base to crack through before you hit the frangipan.
The filling is just right, the balance. You're getting a nice jam at the bottom and the pears are done.
Yeah.
Overall, I think it looks unfinished.
The appearance is really, really lovely. It's very professional. You slice those pears perfectly evenly.